December 1944. The world is locked in the grip of a brutal winter, and the war feels endless. The Ardennes forest is a frozen battlefield, its silence shattered by distant gunfire and the groans of the wounded. Artillery shatters the silence, and the snow hides both friend and foe, turning the landscape into a maze of uncertainty and fear. As a combat medic, I move from foxhole to foxhole, my satchel nearly empty, my heart pounding with every step. Only 2 morphine syrettes remain, reserved for the worst wounds, a precious resource I guard fiercely. For the rest, I have little but torn shirts for bandages and snow to clean wounds, improvising with whatever scraps I can find. The supply lines are cut. We are alone, surrounded by the enemy and the biting cold. Helplessness gnaws at me deeper than the cold, a constant ache that never fades. A medic's duty is to heal, but how, with nothing left? My hands tremble with frustration and fear. We improvise, turning to the forest for answers, searching for anything that might help us survive. My grandfather, a country doctor, taught me to see the woods as a living pharmacy, full of hidden remedies. Now, in the chaos of war, his lessons echo in my mind, guiding my hands and my hope. Somewhere beneath the snow, the forest must hold a remedy, if only I can find it in time. The lives of these men depend on it. Every second counts, and every decision could mean life or death. I search for hope among the trees, desperate for anything to ease their pain, refusing to give in to despair. The old ways, herbs, roots, sap, become my last resort, a fragile thread to cling to in the darkness. Every step is a gamble, but I have no choice. The men are counting on me, and I cannot fail them. The forest is both my enemy and my only ally, a place of danger and possibility. In this desperate hour, I must trust in nature's hidden medicine, and in the hope that somehow we will endure. War disrupts everything, shattering routines and upending the very systems people rely on for survival. Nowhere is this more evident than in the sudden, desperate shortage of medicine. When morphine runs out, medics must get creative, improvising with whatever they can find. They turn to the land itself, searching for relief in the wild, hoping nature holds an answer. Ancient remedies resurface. Knowledge passed from villager to medic, from memory to necessity, as old wisdom becomes vital once more. Wild lettuce, or Lactuca virosa, emerges as a lifeline, its properties rediscovered in desperate times. Once dismissed as a weed, it's now valued for its gentle opium-like effects and calming touch. Soldiers call it poor man's opium, a humble plant with a powerful reputation. Finding a patch of wild lettuce brings hope to the front lines, a small victory in a harsh world. Medics teach each other how to identify and use it, sharing every scrap of knowledge they can. It's not morphine, but it soothes pain, calms nerves, and buys precious time for the wounded. In the chaos of war, even a humble plant can be a blessing, a reminder that hope can grow in the unlikeliest places. Wild lettuce's power lies in its milky sap, lactucarium. This sap contains lactucin and lactucopicrin, compounds that gently dull pain and calm nerves. Unlike morphine, it's non-addictive and far less potent. Given to a wounded soldier, it softens pain and helps prevent shock. It can't replace morphine for severe injuries, but it's ideal for moderate pain. The risk of overdose is low, and it doesn't suppress breathing. Medics learn to recognize the bitter taste and seek out older plants for stronger effects. Wild lettuce transforms from weed to medicine through knowledge and necessity. In a world of chaos, it offers a small, reliable comfort. Even basic chemistry becomes a lifeline on the battlefield. Battlefield medicine demands speed, simplicity, and a deep knowledge of the natural world. In the chaos of war, medics must act quickly, relying on both training and improvisation to save lives. First, medics identify wild lettuce by its tall, upright stalk, clasping leaves and distinctive spiny veins running along the underside. Recognizing these features is crucial, even under pressure. They break the stems or make careful cuts, collecting the milky sap as it oozes out. This process must be done swiftly, often in less than ideal conditions. The sap thickens and darkens in the open air, transforming into a sticky resin known as lettuce opium. This substance was prized for its pain-relieving properties. This resin is easy to store and transport. It can be chewed directly or dissolved in hot water to create a fast-acting pain relief solution for wounded soldiers. Sometimes medics steep the leaves and stems to make a potent herbal tea, extracting additional compounds for a broader effect. Dosage is judged by experience and careful observation, but the effects are reliable, providing much-needed relief in the field. Every step, from plant to patient, is a race against time and the elements, demanding focus and adaptability. Adaptation and resourcefulness turn a common weed into a vital tool for survival, especially when supplies run low. In the field, nature's pharmacy is only as effective as the medic's skill and ingenuity in using it. Accurate identification is crucial for anyone seeking wild lettuce today. Look for a biennial plant first-year rosette, second-year tall stalk up to 6 feet. Leaves are large, oblong, and clasp the stem. The key feature, a line of stiff spines along the underside of the leaf's central vein. Harvest in late summer, just before flowering, for the most potent sap. Collect the milky sap by making small cuts. Let it air dry into resin. Use only a small amount at first. Overuse can cause dizziness or drowsiness. Be absolutely certain of your identification. Mistakes can be dangerous. Consult a field guide or expert if unsure. Respect the plant and harvest sustainably. Nature's medicine demands care. Modern survival isn't just about gear, it's about knowledge. The story of the WWII medic reminds us to look beyond our first aid kits. Learn to see the landscape as a resource, not just scenery. Start with a good field guide and practice identifying local plants. Focus on a few safe, useful species, like plantain for wounds or yarrow to stop bleeding. Practice making simple remedies to build confidence. Ancestral skills add a vital layer to your survival plan. If your kit fails, nature can still provide options. True self-reliance means knowing how to find help in the wild. Wild lettuce's story is a lesson in resilience and adaptability. When modern systems fail, ancient knowledge endures. Medics became botanists out of necessity, finding hope in a common weed. This legacy urges us to value the skills and wisdom of the past. True resilience is having options when everything else is gone. Learning about plants like wild lettuce expands our toolkit and deepens our connection to nature. The quiet stalks of wild lettuce stand as a tribute to forgotten healers. In the darkest times, nature's wisdom is a light that never fades.